In this video I'll be teaching you how to make a miniature crossbow in only a few easy steps using only a couple popsicle sticks, 2 hair clips, and some string. Step number 1, you want to take 3 popsicle sticks and lay them out. Your outer 2 will be the sides, and the middle one is your main part. Alright, now what you want to do is mark your outer popsicle sticks at the back to cut off the rounded part. Then mark a slight angle about 3/4 of the way down. Just like that. Great, now do that on the other step. You want to take your middle part that has not yet been marked. Mark off where you want to cut the rounded edge off, and then cut. Using a pair of garden shears works the best to cut popsicle sticks. That way you give it a nice even clean cut. Once you have finished cutting all the pieces, you want to take another popsicle stick and mark it right down the center. Once you do that, mark the 2 ends and cut those off. Once you have the hair clip, simply flip it inside out, exposing this part here. You just want to twist that and break it right off. Once you've broken the middle of the hair clips out, bring back the 2 halves that you last cut of the popsicle sticks. Put a dab of hot glue on them, on each side. And glue the hair clips down so that they are facing upwards in a bow shape. Once the glue is dried on to the piece of wood, take the other half and glue it onto the other side. Just like that. Completed this step, you can now set it off to the side and bring back your other popsicle sticks. Simply glue one of the sides on, but when you do so, make sure that it's a little bit higher. That way you have a resting point for your arrow. Once that is complete, you want to grab another popsicle stick. Mark it roughly into thirds on an angle, and this is going to be your handle. Finish cutting those out, you now have 3 pieces. I of course went back to the scrap pile to grab one that had a rounded end just to make it look better. What you now want to do is take a shorter one, and that will be your middle. Simply glue the other 2 onto the sides. Once you have all of your popsicle sticks glued together, you now put a line of glue on top and glue it to the bottom of your bow. Once your handle is glued on, take your other part of your bow and glue it on. But remember, leave a little bit at the top where your arrow will rest. Once you have the main part of your bow all glued together, you can grab your other piece. Simply put a dot of glue in the center and make sure that the bottom is even. Once your bow is all glued together, grab a knife so you can notch out a spot to put the string. Once you have your bow all notched out, you can grab the string and get ready for the next step. Take your bow and your piece of string, making your string a little bit longer than your bow. Take your bow, and at the end of the limb there will be a little hole. Thread the string through that hole and tie a knot. Once you thread the string through the other side, before you tie it, you're going to want to slightly push the limbs back a little bit, pull it tight, and then tie the knot. Once you've tied on your other side, with your limbs pushed back a little bit to make the string tight, you can cut off any excess And you know, a small crossbow that can shoot